In this lesson, we're going to change the images for the university part from the SP page builder. And the reason why I'm doing it this way, because there's so much on the page that I don't want to, go all over and then you get confused and you're not able to figure out, what to do, where to go. So I want to break this down in a systematic way so that you're going to understand and grasp everything and you can be able to do it, easily. So when you go to the university menu, this is what it looks like with the graphics for the header part. So this is the slideshow. We're going to change the slideshow, and we're going to change this courses section here as well. So let's get started first with the slideshow. So you want to go back to SP Page Builder, the pages, and you want to click on where it says Home University. That is going to pull up all the content that are, or most of the content that's part of this page here. So you have here the slideshow. So let's click on this little pencil. So when you click on that, it brings this add-on section here for you. And you also have the option here if you want to add autoplay. So in other words, if you want this to automatically just play, then it can do that as well. But the way that they have it set up is you have to, click on each arrow to see the next item. So you have your discover. So this is the discover here, your intelligent. So we want to add this image there. So let's click on discover. And this is where if you want to change the title to something else, you can feel free to change that. Discover intelligence. This discover, this is your intelligence, and this is the content that goes there. And just a side notice, when you're changing the content that goes here, you want to make sure that you keep the amount of characters, that is the exact same length. Because if you add something that's, more than what's here, of course, it's not going to look the same. So one thing that I always do is just to add a little bit more, or just to make sure that everything is the exact same length. So what I mean by that is, if you want to replace that content with your own, make sure that whatever it is that you're typing, that it is the same length as what's currently there. Because if it's the same length, when you type it, then all you have to do is just delete that one, and then it's going to be replaced with yours. But if you have something there that is longer than that, then it's not going to look the same. And one of the goals that I want us to keep in mind is that we want things to look the exact same with just the content, of course, replaced. Okay, so now let's change this image here. Let's add the image with this paint brushes here. So you want to click on select, and I'm just going to grab the image. So that one is there. And then once, you can also change where it says apply. You can change it to something else. If you want to have that go to a different website URL, you can put that right here. And then once you're done, you just click the up part, or you click on there, and it's going to automatically retracts. And let's go back to the corrals, and let's come up here, and let's see what image they have. They have this guy in the library, looks like. So what we want to do is we want to change that as well, and let's do the same for these two. I made a selection to the last two sections here. So once you've chosen the images that you want to be there, you're going to click on save. Okay, and then now we want to come back here where it says our new course starts. We want to change the image for that. So you want to click on the row settings, and let's replace this image. And I believe that's all for this particular section. Let's just take a look here. Okay, so those are all the images that I want to change right now in that part. So once you're done, let's click save, and let's refresh this, see what it looks like. Okay, so we've refreshed it now. Once again, it looks just like their site. You scroll through. It looks pretty good. So let's move on to the next lesson.